Say hi to YouTube. Welcome YouTube and welcome people watching this live. Me and Nina have sped run the PTB. We've figured out most of the stuff and we're gonna show it to you guys in just a second. Let's ready up. So there's 3 major changes for 3 of the killers. All right. Hi Evil Bart. Thank you for the 13 months. I think Clown has had some of its models redesigned, and so has Nurse. I guess to make them prettier. It must be small details. I haven't noticed big changes. But the main 3 changes to the actual gameplay have been to Trapper, to Wraith, and more importantly to Clown. Clown is a big one. We're gonna start with the Trapper, and while we explore the Trapper's changes, I'm also gonna be sending us to the new GDM meat plan. Thank you, Meet the Legend. I appreciate the subs, guys. To the meat plan, GDM meat plan, the game basically. Notice the standing upright. This is part of the new Locomotion. Also, you're gonna see there is a new HUD. Okay. On the top left, you have all the survivors. You'll see that there's like 2 little notches next to my name, right over there. Those 2 notches are the hooks. Right? If you get hooked once, one of them lights up. You'll get hooked twice. The 2 of them light up, and that lets you know that the next one you're gonna die. Some people don't really like the fact that it's there, but it does have more information than before, and you see which character is which. On the bottom, you see your item or your power if you're the killer, with whatever add-ons you have. On the right, the perks. That hasn't changed at all. And now you get the generators, and if the hatch is open or the exit gates are powered, up top right there. Something remarkable that some people will really appreciate, you can actually scale this up. So normally this was tied to your resolution, and people were asking me, oh, why are your perks so small? You can now change this on command to whatever it is you want. If you like to play minimalist, you can make it very small. If you want to see your charge power and your perks a little bit bigger, you might want to make it. You might want to make it bigger. This looks really cool already. All right, so let's see where we are. Damn. So this is the CCTV room with the cameras. I think this loop has been made. Nah, it's about as big as it used to actually. Yeah, this is really interesting. And apparently the cameras now actually show live feed of the places. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Anyway, Nina, you want to follow us to a bit of a lighter room? This looks quite cool actually. I kind of like it. Right, so the Trapper. What have they done to the Trapper? Put down a trap, Nina. Oh yeah, the points for escaping, you know, the score points are on the top right. That is a bit weird. Yeah. First of all, before we even talk about it, you'll notice that there is a new, like, she's standing up really uptight. This is not what used to happen. This is a new running animation. If you notice when you crouch, it's also new animations. And actually, Nina, you can whack me. Look at that. The camera follows as you fall to the ground. You actually don't see from as high up. You can drop me. It's okay. But yeah, your camera drops more to like towards the ground, which I kind of like. And I have also been told that there is a new pickup animation when you pick yourself up. Normally, when you have adrenaline or unbreakable, you go like, whoop, you immediately jump up, right? And it's really weird. But now there's this really cool new animation that I want you guys to see. There you go. This is what you look like when you're injured. You basically hold your stomach like that. It's a bit weird. Some people might not appreciate it. But I think we'll get used to it. And apparently, gameplay-wise, it should be the same. So now for Trapper changes. You can see in the HUD that I'm red. And that means I'm injured. There's the skill check points. There you go. Now it should be white. Anyway, so what happens to the traps? It used to be that the Trapper has a fixed escape attempt. So when I step here, every single attempt, I used to have a 1 in 4 to escape. 1 in 4. So that's 25%. So I would try, and 1 in 4. Do I get it? Yes, I escape. Do I not get it? Try again. Try again. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. 1 in 4. And this went on until the end of time, basically. The problem with this is that it was very easy to escape first attempt, because 1 in 4 is actually not too bad of an odd to escape. But you could also be very unlucky and just be stuck in a bear trap forever. If you were very unlucky, you could be there for a minute. They have changed this, right? The way the traps work, according to McLean, one of the developers. Okay, 1, 2. Yep, that's what you would expect. The way the traps work now is different. They work exactly like the pig's boxes, all right? Every trap has up to 6 attempts. Up to 6 attempts, right? So at least you'll try 1, and at most you'll try 6. And when you step on a trap, the game decides which one it is at random. So it can decide that you're gonna escape on your first, and it is fixed, or it can decide that you can escape on your 5th or your 6th. So obviously, it works exactly like the pig. On the pig, you can sometimes get it on your 1st, sometimes more often on your 2nd, almost always by your 3rd, and always by your 4th. So on the trapper, it's very similar stuff. On your 1st one, you have a very small chance. On the 2nd one, you have a pretty good chance. On the 3rd one, it's a pretty solid chance. The 4th, the 5th, bigger still. And on the 6th, you will always remove it. So basically, what this means if you're a trapper is that your first survivors will almost never escape on their first try. But on their 2nd and their 3rd and their 4th, they are more likely than before. If they get there. So, yeah. Try the 360. 360... yeah, it feels weird. I do not know how to do it. Okay. This is how I would do it. Yeah, I'm sure you can still do it. It does feel a bit weird, though. I do like the consistency. Yeah, that means that if you're a trapper and someone sets on your trap, they only have a 16 point whatever, a 1 in 6 to release themselves at the first attempt, as opposed to a 1 in 4. And there's still the add-ons that should change it. Oh my god, they've opened up this first thing. Oh, this looks so much better, dude. What do you think about this? Wow. Oh, yeah, they've opened up the 2nd floor. Maybe the bottom floor too. Ooh, I deserve that. Oh, they've opened this a bit too? This looks gorgeous, dude. I can't wait. This looks a lot better than before, dude. What map is this? We're playing on the game. Also, the hooks are now like saw props. This looks incredibly good. Gameplay wise, it seems like it's gonna play out very similar, but you know. Oh wow. This is the freezing room. What is this? Oh, this is the drop room. Ah, okay, dude. I want to get up there. This looks so. This has changed a little bit. It's a lot more open now. Oh, there's rats. What? That one just flew up. Is this a staircase? No, this is just the edge of the map. Here we should find the bathroom, I think. Oh, this is the L2 wall. This looks really cool, dude. How do you guys like it? I'm loving it so far. Oh, these staircases look exactly like the ones in Saw 2. Yeah, oh my god, they did a good job, I think. Alright, let's look at the drop. Oh, that's super cool, dude. Great job behavior, honestly. Yep. I don't see a lot of grass, so trap remains that time. So yeah, this hasn't changed at all. We could drop down and we would appear down below. Let's have a look at the hooks. Wow. Do you guys see them well? I've put a little bit of a filter so you guys see it a bit more clear in case the maps are dark, as they often are. Yeah, looks great. Perfect. The game is not as bright as this when you play it yourself. Heads up, but that's okay. Just imagine this a bit darker. Right, this is just a normal. Ooh, okay, no. You see the palettes a little bit better. This is gonna be a lot better for hunters or Deathslinger. Oh my god, yeah. Hunters before, he didn't have these gaps so easily available. Let's find the bathroom and the CCTV room again. I actually don't dislike the moving animations too much. All right, this should be the bathroom. Ooh, breakable wall. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is fixed then. Yeah, oh my god, this bathroom is Jesus Christ, this is gonna be tough to escape. Oh, this is the new bathroom. Oh, this looks like even more like in the film. Oh my god, they literally put the character that dies in here. Jesus Christ, dude, that's gruesome. Wow. Okay, dude, that looks even more like the film. Oh, I appreciate it as a fan. That's great. But not missing. Okay, dude. Well, I really, really like it. This map looks to be very promising. And the fact that it's so open up top, I think it's gonna make this map a little bit better to some killers that struggled with, you know, having walls everywhere. This looks really, really good. It would also make it easier for players to find generators and stuff. Look how open this is, dude. I really, really like this, man. We'll have to test and see how the pallets play out and stuff. And how this map plays out practically, but so far, very, very impressed. Also, you'll notice that we're running some perks. Fixated has been buffed, by the way. Mr. Trapperman, you mind whacking us? Whack. Okay. You get the buff from Fixated while walking. Obviously, you leave blood everywhere, so watch out. Second Wind now works exactly the same way, but it heals you in 20 seconds instead of 34. Diversion actually builds up a lot quicker than before, apparently 30 seconds instead of 45. And also, I don't think it says it in the description, but open-handed is now going to be like prove thyself. You can only have one at a time, but it's going to give you twice as much reading range. So if you have Kindred and one open-handed, everyone will be able to see the artist from Kindred from 16 meters further, which is pretty damn cool. But yeah, I think that's everything from this part. We saw the sliders, which is great. And this can also be done for the, you know, this can also be done for the menu. But you'll see that later. Anyway, really, really cool stuff. Let's now go and see the next change. Try running with Fixated. You won't see anything change. It's only when you walk. Same for Xbox. All these changes will be rolling out for all the platforms, I think on February, but don't take my word for it. Alright, next up we're gonna go to Disturbed Ward, which is also changed a little bit. I'm gonna put on Object. And Nina, if you can, please bring Monitor and Abuse, will ya? We're gonna figure out where 24 meters is. Perfect. Yeah, I'll see you there. Pick Wraith with Monitor and Abuse. Thank you very much. That's all we need right now. I don't think the Trapper changes were what you said. Beastly Devil, I've just been told that that's how it is from McLean. The way, it's just that the developers have explained it differently. The developers say, oh, it's a 16% chance to escape. Oh, it's a 60, then it goes to this, then it goes to this, then it goes to 100. That's how it actually works. Because, you know, you have a 1 in 6. But I've been told that McLean has said that the chance is now fixed. So when you have 4 reverse bird trap boxes to search, you have a 1 in 4. But technically, it's actually not like that. Technically, there's one that is the right one, and that one is 100% always the right one, and the other ones are 100% never the right ones. So when you check a box, you have a 0% chance if it's the wrong one. Right now, I think it works like that. You get 1 to 6, more or less with add-ons, I believe, and that's it. Oh, we're loading in the Disturbed Ward. Damn, dude, that sky looks way different. Let's have a little look. We're in Shack. Oh my god. Okay, dude, this looks like a wasteland. I really like it. I think it fits the nurse a bit better. The walls have been changed a little bit. The tiles. Gameplay-wise, does this feel smaller? This map feels smaller. Yeah, this map feels smaller. Wow. They stand so weird. Yeah, they don't lean forward like they used to. Oh, this is like a burnt tile. This is a new one altogether. I really, really dig this, dude. This does look like something that got burned to the ground. This is like a greenhouse or something. Wow. Wow, okay. This map has been majorly redesigned. There's like pallets like this everywhere. What the hell? That's really cool. They did so good. It looks incredible. And look. Nah, the grass is still kind of bad. It's not as bad. It's taller than some of the other maps. I think it's still bad for Trapper. You can see through it rather easily. But it looks better than the one we have in some of the other maps, so I'm gonna be optimistic. Maybe the Trapper can play some good traps here. Alright. I imagine main building hasn't changed much, but damn, it looks cool. The walls look like a proper asylum, dude. Oh, reception. Okay, a breakable wall here. That's really interesting. Okay, this is, I imagine, yep, the part where one window is locked. This little, oh, this looks like a thinking room. I like it. And I imagine this part will be open. Yep. This part will also be open. Okay. Yeah, they haven't changed the gameplay too much, I think. This is a lot wider. Oh my god, this room. What the hell, dude? Oh, this is like where they lobotomize patients or something. This looks incredible, dude. Go to the 3rd floor. Okay. I haven't seen many pallets yet. I imagine there will be 2 pallets here. One here, one up top, like before. This little inside rooms look actually insane. They look really well thought out. I'm in love with this. Honestly, dude. Honestly, please let's give behavior credit for this. This looks crazy. This is the reception. Basement happened to spawn here. Cool. Right. So while we're at this, since we have a little bit of space, let's test the new changes for Wraith. Nina, can you uncloak right over here? Thank you. We're gonna use Monitor and Abuse and Object of Obsession to figure out where 24 meters is, alright? So I should be able to see him very soon. Okay. When I stop seeing him, that's 24 meters. Okay. There you go. 24, 23, 25 meters. Right. So Nina, I'm gonna ask you to cloak right now. Normally when a Wraith cloaks and stands still, you do not see them. But when they move, you see them. Nina, I'm gonna ask you to sidestep. Go back to back a little bit. You know, left, right, left, right, left, right. A little bit, right. Okay, we can see you, but can you do it while you cloak? We will not be able to see you. Okay. Actually, we can see you a little bit. No, I can see you anymore. Alright, now step about 5 meters towards us and start doing the same thing. Okay. Yep, and cloak. We can't really see them, don't we? Okay. How about a bit closer? How about a bit now I can start seeing them. Yep. Yeah, you can strafe side to side now. What the hell, dude? It's so hard. Okay. So at about this distance, you begin to see the Wraith. But at about this distance, you stop seeing the Wraith altogether. At about this one. About... Damn, we can still see them. It's a little bit larger than I think. But basically, there's a distance where you cannot see the Wraith. So, Nina, how about you go at the very end of the wall and just approach us and see how far we can how early we can see you. Oh my god, okay, this doesn't work at all. Okay, there's like a bunch of smoke here for some reason. What the hell is this? Ah! My glasses are dirty. Okay, Nina, let's switch places. This is horrible. It's super dark in there for some reason. Has Wraith always been that loud while cloaked? Yep. He always has. I really like the entrance, by the way, to this. Oh man, this looks so ominous. It looks like it has some, you know... It used to be really pretty. Okay. So Nina's gonna walk to us. Let's have a look. You can still see him from up close. Okay, let me tell you how it works in theory. In theory, further than 24 meters, you do not see them. 24 meters is about that. And from 24 to 16, you should see them only a little bit. But I think you can see them pretty much fully. So they might want to tweak this. It's still fairly easy to see him. I think. But still, it's kind of nice. It means that if you spawn across the map, you're not going to get spotted from someone doing a generator from across the entire map. If they reduce this a little bit, I can see it being really good. I don't think right now it's super impactful. But it is a good change. Iron Maiden got buff? Yeah, Iron Maiden now makes you... Oh, there's like an audience stand and everything. For the operating table. Damn, dude. This looks super cool. Bunch of tools. Oh man, it looks like a proper hospital. I really like this room too. And the way everything's decayed. Oh, I love it. I really, really love it. There's beds and all. Okay. What happened to the god windows? I think they're still... one of them is still there. I'm not sure about the other. Alright, so how do you find the quote-unquote god windows? You find the main entrance, and then you go to the right, and it's over here. Oh, what the... Okay, this is new. This hole here is new. Yeah, the quote-unquote god windows would be right here. But look at that! Oh my god, this window might be good, but it's not crazy strong anymore. Because you've got this thing. This is gonna be interesting. We'll see how this spices up the gameplay. But yeah, interesting. There's lots of holes on entrances on the side now. Interesting. You can show the flashlight crouch? Okay, I'll bring a flashlight next match. But I think we've seen everything right now. We're gonna get to the most exciting part. The clown changes. That's gonna be the best part. Object is always lit now? No, not necessarily. It's because she's cloaked. Alright, so for this one, I'm gonna switch to killer myself. And Nina is gonna play survivor, if that's alright. Personal clown boy. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I think this is perfect. And we're gonna go to the other map that we haven't seen yet, the Father Campbell's chapel. How about that? Show us Maurice. We'll see the horse. We'll see the horse. Maybe Nina can show us the flashlight crouching. Right. She can ready up whenever. So basically, changes to the clown. One incredibly good change. His reload now goes from 5 seconds down to 3 seconds, which is basically like using a yellow add-on before. I cannot tell you how good that is. First, they removed the slowdown when you throw bottles, and now you can reload them in 3 seconds. It's so good. Add-ons, we'll get to the add-ons afterwards. Don't worry, guys. When you have seen the power and what it does. Otherwise, if you see the add-ons now and you don't see the power, you're not gonna know what it is and what it is they do. So give me just a minute. Hi, Smile Frog. Now you're about to see the most important thing. So yeah, the clown now reloads 3 seconds earlier. In 3 seconds, 2 seconds earlier, which is great. He has a new chase music. And also, he has a new bottle type. This is the chapel. Looks cool. Alright, the chase music apparently only plays from the survivor side, so we're gonna listen to it and see what it sounds like. Okay. Well, we explore the map a little bit, I guess. So this is the chapel. Hi, Nina. Okay. Wow. This does look a little bit more like a church now, I guess. Gameplay-wise, it seems identical. Yep, it's... Oh, now they're both open. Interesting. There was a bunch of rubble here they removed. Hi. Okay. How intense does this get? Alright. We'll get used to it, I guess. I like the music, it's really sinister. I like it. I like it as well. So, let's throw a bottle. Oh. That looks cool. Ah, that looks prettier than before. This is a normal bottle. It does the same thing you've done before. Let's test the reload speed. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Also, I have an add-on, the brown one, that makes the bottles have confetti, I think. Is it working? Hold up. I need to see this. Yeah, the confetti is a brown add-on. It's just for the funsies. And I also put an add-on that I think allows me to see everybody else. Let me see how it works. Oh yeah, I think you'll see. Hold up. So this is just normal bottles, right? But then if you tap it instead of holding it, you switch to the tonic. From the tonic to the antidote. So tonic, purple. Oh wow, you see the liquid, it's so cool. Antidote, yellow. It's not piss in a bottle, it's the antidote. And the antidote is like a reverse purple. All right, so the purple, you throw, it breaks, and it slows down survivors. Nina, run a little bit. Shows very slow. Right? And when you reload both, by the way. And when you have 4, you have 4 for both. You don't have 4 for each. But the yellow one is actually a speed up. A speed up bottle, right? It doesn't work immediately. First, it becomes gray. But then, after a couple seconds, it turns yellow. That's when it's active. And look at that. Look at her go. I'm gonna throw it, alright? And I'm gonna go through it myself. Now. That's... Oh, I love this effect. That's really significant. So, how can you use this in any significant way? Well, the first use is very obvious. If you need to be... Oh, that gen's about to pop. You don't want to do it like this. Actually, you want to throw it a little bit ahead of you. Oh, that gen is about to pop. I need to be there right now. Then you can throw this ahead of you. Keep running, and by the time you reach it, boom! And you get sped up. And you get there a little bit faster. Because you don't slow yourself down while throwing a bottle or anything. It actually works out. Do be careful though, because survivors that step in there will also be faster, just like you. One thing that's worthy of noting is that these two bottles cancel each other out. So I'm gonna throw this one. First I'm gonna throw this, hold up. Nina, walk through the purple and then into the yellow one, okay? So there's the yellow. Oops. And here's the purple. Go. As you can see, if she goes through the yellow one, she immediately gets cured of the debuff. And also, if you throw them on the same spot, they cancel each other out. Let me show you, I guess. How can we do this in a way that's visible? Don't mind the confetti. See? I guess they do cancel each other out. Or maybe it works the other way around. That's basically how it works. Oh, hi, McLean. Thank you so much for giving us insight into this battle. So, some of the ways you can use this practically, right? Let me show you. I've got them written down. So, let's say that this survivor has already been chased for a little while. And I just downed him. Look at that animation. That looks really cool. Here's a little trick. Let's say that I have... Hold up. Oh, I'm going to do this. Let's say that after the chase, I've got 1 bottle left. Right? I'm in purple mode right now. And I want to hook this girl as quickly as possible because I got Pop Goes the Weasel. Here's a thing that you can do that I think is pretty practical. You switch, you throw, you pick up. By the time you're done picking up, invigorate it. And now you get to a hook faster. Look at that. It's like having agitation almost. Yoink. And now oops, I killed my girlfriend. And now I reload and we do it faster. And that's one way. Another way you can do it is... Nia, can you get off that... Oh, she's dead again. Oh, dude. I hate it when they do this. You just poke them, sacrifice them to a spider god, and then they never come back. Dude, how many times has this happened? Oh, it's why. I'm sorry. It's the killer instant. Oh, wow. I didn't notice there's a new cool end screen. Let's think about that instead of what just happened. But yeah. Another way you can do it, very similarly to what we were thinking about just now. Oops, Nina, ready up again. Is if they drop a pallet in front of you. If they drop a pallet in front of you, and you have a yellow bottle ready, you can throw it at your feet. Don't throw it at the survivor, obviously. You can throw it at your feet, break the pallet, and then by the time the animation is done, similar to that pickup, you're gonna be able to catch up to them and go for the hit as well. And I imagine that this will also be possible to be used in loops, but that's going to be a bit more creative. You'll need to be careful because, again, if they breathe in the yellow gas, they're going to be sped up just like you. I wonder if the future with an add-on, the yellow gas could cause exhaustion. I don't think the developers are very happy with causing exhaustion. I don't think they like that. They might reduce or eliminate it altogether. Well, we'll see. So Nina, you want to... find a pallet before I murder you again? Maybe by the middle of the map somewhere? Does one reload? Yeah, you have 4, and as you can see, it's 4 of whatever. They, you know, here I switch a couple times, and when I fully reload, no matter which mode I am, I'll get 4 in both again. So Nina, okay. Let's say that this is a super, yeah, this pallet seems pretty bad, but let's say that this is a super safe pallet. It's like the shack or something. And Nina drops it for me. Nina, you wanna drop it? I'm like, damn, I can't get her. And she's running away really, really far. Here's the thing you can do if you're approaching it. You do this, you break it. And by the time you break it, look at this. You catch up to the survivor a little bit quicker. Yeah! Come here. Similar idea. If you have one of the feathers... Where'd she go? Where'd she go? I knew it. I actually knew she was in the locker because I'm running a purple add-on that makes you see people around you. This add-on probably will be busted. This seems really strong. There's this purple add-on, the cigar box, that now makes you see players around you when you step on a yellow bottle. They can use it too, which is pretty funny. Let me show you. Hold up. Look at this. There she is. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, dude. Alright. See how that can work. Now she's gonna get sped up, actually. Oh, that looks so cool. What do you guys think about that? So basically, if you're playing clown normally and you never want to bother with the yellow bottles, that's totally fine. Totally fine. You can still play normal clown with a faster reload, slightly different add-ons. We'll get to those in a minute. That's pretty much it. But you can use it in this ways. Like, let's try this again. Oh, sorry, wrong bottle. Here, can I get invigorated? There you go. And now you hook faster. That's always a good thing. Anyway, we're not gonna hook you this time. Oops. Well, not that we tried. And we're gonna go into the circus part of the map. Let's see what the horsey is doing. Apparently, it's no longer on the carriage. Maurice, what's up? This hasn't changed very much, and I'm honestly glad because it's out of it pretty good. Does this look shorter? I think it's about the same. Okay. Maurice! What have they done to you? Where's the horse? There it is. What's up, dude? No, he's doing fine. He's doing fine. Oh, she's petting him. Alright, you do that. Hold up. You can't spam it anymore. Alright, we're gonna do this for a couple hours, okay? Can you still vault the wagon? Oh yeah! Oh wow, it doesn't look like a vault anymore. Is it like Nina, you wanna vault this? Yeah, it's on the... That was sick! Do it again! Can you chase me? Alright, I'm going to invigorate you. Do it again, Nina. Oh well. Oh, it's in the middle actually. I see it now. Oh my lord. Okay, when this becomes unblocked, I'm gonna throw a yellow bottle and you can just like chase me. Oh my god. Okay. They probably messed up the hide or something here. Okay. Sorry, this is just strictly scientific right now. Alright. Go. Go around. This is pretty horrifying, not gonna lie. Does it ever end? Help me! Cheryl has gained powers! She's possessed! Ah! Oh my god! I never beat this boss in Silent Hill 3. Help me! Ah, I missed! Oh no, she's gonna catch me! No, 3 seconds is too long! Okay, dude. Oh my god. I really like the exit gate, by the way. It's really pretty. It looks like a church door. Oh, new shack, by the by. Let's have a look. Okay, doesn't seem too different. Are there holes? Yeah, I think it's very similar to the Macmillan one. Yeah, it's pretty much the Macmillan one, I think. In terms of like holes and stuff. We'll see. Interesting. I like it. Everything looks really pretty. What do you guys think? When survivors fight back. But yeah, as I was saying, if you're I really like the fact that you can see the color and the actual liquid inside. That is so cool, dude. I never thought they would do that. Oh, that's so cool. I like the little sound effect as well. That's cool. Anyway, I think that's all in terms of seeing the new maps and seeing the new changes. But we can have a look at the add-ons for Clown. I think that's all. Thank you, Nina, for your service. This is also a sound when you swap bottles, so you know. Yeah, and there's a little VFX on the corner of the screen. Yep, it's kind of nice. Yep, I'm really happy with that. I'll show you all the add-ons. Is color blindness on the bottles? The bottles have a different icon. So if you're colorblind, you can actually just look at the icon, I suppose. Does crouching with the flashlight blind you while you look down? I have no clue, dude. But I don't think so. Unless you're literally below the killer, I don't think so. Right. So let's go over all the add-ons. Right. The VHS porn. It went from being a yellow to being a brown add-on. This is a meme add-on. It basically switches the colors of the clouds. So if survivors are used to stepping in the yellow and avoiding the purple, and you bring this one add-on, it was green. Oh, you're right. It was green. It was green. It was the reload movement speed. Sorry, we'll get to that. So yeah, if survivors are used to the avoid purple, step on yellow, this might actually make them think that you're stupid. And it's just a fun little add-on. Honestly, it's gonna be confusing for you as a killer too. It's so funny. It's so very funny. And then we've got the feathers. The feathers reduce the cooldown between throws by 0.3, and the starting feather by 0.5. Now, typically, this was very, very bad, because you only have 4 bottles. They reload each 5 seconds, and why would you want to spam bottles when the effects don't stack, right? So that was bad, but now it's actually really good, because the shorter the cooldown, the quicker that you can do actions after throwing a bottle. So if you have these feathers, let's say one of them or both of them, you can throw a yellow bottle and then immediately break a pallet or immediately pick up a survivor. And that means that you'll get to do whatever it is you want to do quicker after throwing a yellow bottle. So these feathers have gone up in value a little bit, which is great. Then we got the party bottle, which is the one we were having. Literally does nothing. Oh, actually it gives you extra blood points. But yeah, it literally does nothing other than the blood points. It just makes the little confetti shoot up every time you break a bottle. Perfect add-on. The fingerless beret gloves. This one is actually a little bit strange. It just changes the arc. I believe it makes it go up higher. So basically, when you throw, it shoots up a little bit more. I don't know why anyone would ever want this, but there might be some use to it. Normally, if you want to aim, if you want to place your bottles in a certain way, you just aim up, but it just changes it. I guess it's a bit of a novelty add-on. Moderately decreases the reload time. I believe that this is now just 1 second off. I believe. Maybe McLean in the chat can tell us. So it's still as good as it was before. It's still really useful. You still get a very short reload, but now with just 1 add-on, which is crazy good. And I believe this is the only reloading add-on right now. The reverse, it goes further. It goes further? Oh, okay. Then maybe it's the opposite. Oh, yeah, maybe it goes further straight. Which is gonna make it harder to aim high up. Right. Right, so third cork stopper. That's the reload. Sticky soda bottle. This has always been the same. It hasn't changed. 1 extra bottle. Which right now I think is not as necessary as before. But it's still really damn good. We already talked about the feather. The soap and jug used to make people... what is it called? People exhausted. Now it instead lengthens the duration of the speed up. The kerosene can still blinds people. I don't really like this too much, but yeah. Not sure. when it says intoxicated, that means purple. When it says invigorated, that means yellow, by the way. The sulfuric acid vial, mango status effect. Is this like permanent now? That's pretty crazy, if so. Moderately expands the antidote gas area. This has changed its name, but it hasn't really changed its effect. So that one's just for the yellow one, actually. Interesting. Smelly inner souls. Modeling keeps moving people while reloading bottles. This used to be a brown. It wasn't very good. I think this is what the VHS used to be. It wasn't very good, but now I can see it being a little bit better since your reload is already much shorter. Now, Flask of Bleach is probably going to be still one of your top add-ons. It slows down survivors 5% further, so instead of minus 15 movement, they get minus 20. This also, I believe, increases the area, but this is for the slowdown. This is increased slowdown area, and this is increased speed up area. The Garage Maker Kip is like the Solvent Jug, but instead of moderately, it's considerable. Hold on. Look at the duration. Yep. Basically, you're speeded up for longer. The Ether is the opposite. It's you're slowed down for longer, which is cool. The cigar box is the one that you saw just now. When you are invigorated, when you're sped up, and also anyone else, you get wall hacking capabilities, which is really, really cool because it turns this into an anti-stealth build. So at the start of the match, you can literally start throwing yellow bottles everywhere and start zooming around the map and start looking behind bushes for clawheads. Really, really like it. It's going to be a really good add-on, I think. Chip Gin bottle is it's like two of the previous ones. It's two extra bottles, which now should be more useful than before. Redhead Pinky Finger has not been nerfed, and it should now be even easier to use than before because you can reload faster even if you miss. Insta down after you hit a bottle for a little longer. If you use the Ether, I'm pretty sure that the duration of the I'm pretty sure the duration is longer as well. So you have more time to hit, but you don't really need it. And the middle finger is actually pretty good. Anytime a survivor steps into the gas, any of them, which is kind of cool, you see their auras for 6 seconds. You can use this at loops to mind game survivors and see exactly where they are and get cheeky, red stain mind games. And that's about it. And the only other change to add-on that I can think of right now is on the Trapper, which now he's always had 2 add-ons that decrease the odds. Well, technically 3, because this one always decreases the odds of escaping. But the Fastening Tools and the Wax Brick, both of these add-ons, it says moderately reduces the chances of escaping a bear trap. And here it's the same. What I think this does, okay, is very similar to the Jigsaw add-on called the Jigsaw Annotated Plan. So basically, instead of 1 in 6 and 1 is a small chance, 6 is always, this probably makes it like 1 in 7. And maybe if you have both, it's like 1 in 8. Maybe my clean can confirm it, but I'm pretty sure it works this way. The Wax Brick, I don't think is an incredible add-on, but it's now a bit more useful, I would say, so that's great. And the Fastening Tools, it's actually a really solid add-on, so if it does that on top of it, on top of the speed, really, really good stuff. So, yeah. I believe that is actually all when it comes... Thank you, Wesker, for the massive donation, by the way. Cheers. I believe that is absolutely everything in the PTB. Some other things, perks that got buffed a little bit include Iron Maiden. The mending timer is now a little bit shorter. Instead of 20 seconds, it's... instead of 30 seconds, it's now 20 seconds. And apparently, these add-ons have been adjusted to make sure that you don't, go down from like 2 frenzy hits or anything. This and the stab wound study. So that's, I guess that's interesting. I wonder what this can look like. Why don't we try it on before we, yeah. Nina, you want to be stabbed? Let's go. Let's see how fast she goes down with these 2 add-ons. Are you happy about the return of the MMR? We don't know. Will the MMR come with this? I don't know. If it works well, I think I'll be extremely happy. If it doesn't work well, then I'll be very unhappy. Same as everybody, I think. New nurse outfit, by the way. There's a new outfit in the shop? Okay. Check Big Grime head on Huntress. Oh, is there like a leak about changes in the future? Elven Gore, if you have a problem with the game, like something glitched out, you can open a ticket with behavior with their support team. There's a link where you can do that. All right. Let's see. Normally with this add-ons, all right, let's think about it. The stab would reduce 7.5, and then the other one on the tape would be 5 seconds, I think. It would be something like that. So it would still take you like 20 seconds to bleed out. Nina, there you go. All right, stand very still. I'm gonna stab you. I'll do it again. Oh, I'm sorry, I choked. Can you mend? See what the animation is like? Okay, that hasn't changed. Sorry, guys. Just a good survivor. What can I say? So the time to mend is actually the same. The problem is, if you don't mend, the bleed out timer is shorter. The mending time hasn't changed. Oh, so now you can see. Yeah, for a killer, when you want to look at the power, you can just make the HUD as big as you want. But then if you don't care of your power, you can make it smaller. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, dude. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of the video, I guess. And the end of my life at this rate.